Hey everyone, Caleb with the Antique Book Collective, and today I'm getting to you guys with a really weird video, and that is, are books worth selling if they don't have covers? And these books, here's one, it does have a cover, but it doesn't have a spine, and here's another book. This one's Shakespeare, and it does not have covers. It does have a spine. I mean, if you call that much of a spine, I mean, that's terrible. But these books are both, let's just say, shop worn. So these books, they are both older than dirt as well, though. They have both made it through both world wars. Like, these books are older than dirt. And they don't have covers, though. So are they worth selling? So let me just answer that question right here, right now. Yes, books without covers are indeed worth selling. I know they don't fetch the same value as books that do have their covers and are complete, but these books can still fetch a very high profit. And that is because some of these books are so stinking old and so stinking rare. So this book here, its copyright year is 1838. However, it was printed in 1854, which you can see right here. So this one here is Letters to Mothers, and I've actually been hanging on to this one for a little while. I was trying to sell it for a certain amount, and I lowered it. Still hasn't sold. I've had it for a little while. The listing's been up for a year, but it's a cool book. However, it doesn't have a spine, and if the right seller comes along, the right buyer comes along, they won't be scared off from it not having a spine. If someone really likes a book, they will pay to have the spine put on. They will pay to get a new spine. They will pay for all these different things on their own separately from you. You don't have to pay for all these things to happen yourself, and you don't have to be scared of a book that isn't fully complete. So here is another book. Here's the one I showed you guys earlier that doesn't have the covers. I do have parts of some of the covers. This actually came as a set of books, and this set is a bunch of Shakespeare. So these Shakespeare books, judging from what I can tell, are from the mid 1800s, like mid to late, so probably 1860s to 1880s roughly. I don't actually have a copyright year on them, even though I do have the correct page and everything for that. They just did not put the copyright year on it, so I'm just flipping this open really quick, trying to get to where the copyright page would be. Sorry, this is a little bit boring, I know, but I'm looking at this. It doesn't have it. These pages, they're actually like Bible pages almost. It's like the onion skin, really thin, fragile ones. But let me just show you guys right here just a little illustration that they have in it. So just a cute little Shakespeare setup right there. But this is a really, really old book. I mean, it could very well be older than the mid 1800s like I'm thinking. However, the reason why I'm saying the mid 1800s is because of the weird colors that they have going on here. This is something they did during the late 1800s, which I've seen quite a lot of. Honestly, I've seen more of these that have been as early as the 1830s for this particular pattern. But because I don't have a copyright date, and because I have been unable to find this particular set of books, I actually do not know the year, and that's why I haven't listed this set of books yet. The comps that I have found that are sort of like these books, even without covers, I would say that this set that I have, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, I think. This set, just as it is probably worth maybe $800. It's a really loose price, though, for me, because I don't know the title. Sorry, I don't know the year that these were printed, but these are books without covers. As I said, I do have pieces of covers, like just pieces. I don't even have the full things, and none of them are actually complete. I had to fish through. I actually got both of these books, actually. So the Shakespeare set and the Letters to Mothers, I got them both from Goodwill Outlet. So I'm actually a little sad with the Shakespeare ones because I don't have the complete set. I only have a partial set, but it's still worth so much because, first off, it's Shakespeare, and second off, it's a really, 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 really rare set that it basically doesn't exist. As far as I know, it's been really rough trying to find these. So it's been a really cool adventure, though, because I have these books, and honestly, it took a lot of going through my inventory to find these books, because I do sell a lot of my books that have no covers or have no spine or have different parts missing. I sell these a lot, actually, because I feel like most people just overlook them or throw them away because they think they don't have value. But these books, even though they're missing pieces, do have value. And honestly, guys, if you were as old as these things, you'd be missing a couple pieces too. Like, I feel like a lot of readers really and collectors really appreciate the fact that when a book is this old, there are going to be problems. I mean, it's sort of like when you buy a used car from someone, you're going to know there's problems, and if they say there's no problems, then they're probably lying. So with all that said, though, there is plenty of money to be had. Obviously, some books have a lot more value than others, like the Shakespeare ones, which I paid paperback price, seeing as they don't have covers. So that was $1.29, I think. Whereas this one was $2.29 at Goodwill Outlet. Both Goodwill Outlet, though. But it was hardcover, even though it didn't have a spine. And this one I'm trying to sell right now for, it says 25. I'm probably going to try selling it for 20. I probably will sell it for 20, judging from its year and all these sorts of things. But these Shakespeare ones, guys, I don't know when I'm going to sell these. I don't know how I'm going to sell these, but I mean, they are stinking beautiful. I'm going to hold them up to you guys again, this one again, just so you can admire the spine. So I hope that's coming through, but the spine has this beautiful, it has the little like English style lion, dragon, phoenix sort of things going on. I'm sticking with lion, tiger, phoenix thing because it's one of those like serpent like dragons, but also still lion going on. You know, the ones that go like Alex the Lion, roar! That's sort of the shape that it has going on. And it has the title, and it's a very beautiful thing. However, as I said, it's just an absolute tatters, but the fact that it still has most of its text block, there is a good value just in the text block alone. And if you guys can only find the cover of a book, there's a lot of value just in the cover of a book as well, because there are people that have just this part, and there are people that just have this part that want to have the covers to these books. And there are a lot of people who see a lot more value in the text blocks than they do in the actual covers themselves. So if you guys really could have one and not the other, I would recommend having the text block. But honestly, a complete book is better than nothing else. So another cool thing, though, with these books when you can get the text blocks is the images inside, the book plates, the different printings that they have of just pictures. Those alone can sell for very good money. There are people who destroy antique books, like they rip them apart, in order to sell these photos in these books. And they sell them for like $30 a piece or $100 a piece, depending on the book, depending on the quality of the photo. There's a lot of value to be had just in that. So like, if nothing else, there are some books that you might want to buy just to destroy. I don't recommend that. I personally will never do that. And if you tell me you do that in the comments below, I'll think you're a monster. Probably won't say it because I try to be nice, but you're a monster. But with all that said, though, guys, there's a lot of value in these books, even though they don't have covers. Just because it's not complete does not mean it doesn't have value. So when you guys are shopping around your next time, if you go to Goodwill Outlet or a garage sale, or even if you're sorting through trash, there's a lot of value in books, especially antique books, even if they are missing parts. So I hope that inspires you guys to save a couple of books that you thought were beyond saving, and I hope to see you guys in another video.